So rational numbers are terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal. Either it can be terminating or non-terminating repeating. Only two cases, because a non-terminating and non-repeating is irrational number. We have seen that. So irrational numbers we have seen that to have. So terminating decimal is a rational number, non-terminating repeating is rational number, and non-terminating non-repeating is irrational. So we need to check whether it's terminating or whether it's repeating, non-terminating. Only these two are rational number. So how, just by looking at the rational number, how we can say that? We do not need to expand this to a rational number. So steps are: take a rational number, convert to its simplest form. Simplest form. When numerator and denominator are co-prime, that is the simplest form. Means there is no common factor between these two. If it is not in simplest form, convert that. So 20 is 2 times 2 times 5, and 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 5 times 4 is the simplest form. So first take a rational number, convert to its simplest form, check the denominator. Now you need to check the denominator. If the denominator is in the form of 2 to the power m, where m is an integer, times 5 to the power n, where n is also an positive integer. If this is the form of denominator, then it's a terminating decimal. So if it's 10, it is terminating. Or if it is 2 to the power 0 and 5 to the power 1, that is 5. If numerator is 10, 5, or 2, if denominator is of this form, m cross n. So I am correcting myself, m and n can be 0 also. So not only positive integers, you may call it non-negative integers, m and n, 0 can be there. So even if it is 20 denominator, so this is form of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. If your denominator of simplest form is of this form, then you can say that the rational number is a terminating decimal. So these are the form. So denominator can be of this form. So 25, 2, 10, like that. 4 even, 2 even. So all these forms can be said that this is terminating decimal. Now let's look at the few examples. 100 by 35. So simplest form. First of all, convert this into simplest form. For that, factorize that. 100 can be written as 2 into 2, 4 into 5 into 5 times 5 divided by 5 times 7. So this becomes 20 by 7. Now this is not in the form of 2 to the power m. times 2 to the power n. Hence, this is not a terminating decimal. Check denominator. Second step. Seven is not in the form of 2 to the power m and times 5 to the power n. Hence non-terminating but repetitive. So it will be non-terminating but repetitive. Hence it's a rational number. Now we will check 1400 by 35. So 1400. First 1400 will be 14 into 100 divided by 7 into 5. Now this is 40. 40 by 1. So it's a rational number. Check something else. 17 by 180. Now you need to check 180. So simplest form. You need to check at the cofactors. So it's 9 into 2 to the power 2 into 5 to the power 1. So it's not equal to 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. Hence it's not in its simplest form. Hence non-repeating. So non-terminating but repeating. This will be. Now this is CBSE 2009 question, Indian school examination, 10th board. So the question is different. The decimal expansion of rational number will terminate after how many places of decimals? How many places? So to do that, first of all convert that into simplest form. We can see that 43 is a prime number, so it's a, and for every 10 in the denominator we can say that 1 place after decimal. For every 100, 2 place after decimal, like that. So 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 3 into 2. So this will be 43 by 10 to the power 3 into 2. Now you have 1000, 10 to the power 3 is 1000, 2 is remaining. So what you do, multiply by 5, make it 10. You need to multiply in the numerator as well and denominator as well. So this becomes 10 to the power 4 Hence, the number will be represented as 0.0215. So 4 places of decimal. It will terminate after 4 places of decimal. So 2 to the power m times 5 to the power n converted as, so 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, convert this as 10 to the power something into 2 or 10 to the power something into 5. Then 2 and 5 you can convert that into 10 either by multiplying by 2 to 5 or 5 to the 2. So this is the method. So suppose another example, 17 by 2 to the power m 2 to the power 5 to the power n. What you will do? You will write 17 divided by 2 to the power k, 5 to the power k, and you may write as 2 to the power something s. So 17, that is there, that becomes 10 to the power k into 5 to the power s or 5 to the power t. So 17 divided by 2 to the power m times 5 to the power n can be converted into these two forms, and both of these forms can be handled like this. If it is 2 to the power s in denominator, multiply by 5 to the power s to the numerator and denominator. Similarly, if it is in denominator 5 to the power t, multiply by 2 to the power t to the numerator and the denominator. So you will come to know how many power of 10 is in denominator. So you can convert that into decimal. So ultimately we need to find how many power of 10 is there in the decimal denominator. So accordingly we can answer the decimal expansion of the rational number. Very important concept, and if you understand once, practicing 4-5 problem will fetch you good marks. Understand the importance of 2 to the power m times 2 to the power 5 to the power n. If you are getting something like that, your rational number will be a terminating one. And how many 10 is there? You will understand the decimal place. Thank you. Ask in comment.